All right. Hey, Christine. Hey, what's up? Hey. All right. Welcome to the Slouchy hat video. Yeah. Okay. So, here's our yarn that I chose. It's a weight 4, medium weight. It's the stuff I got at Michael's. It's the Impeccable Loops and Threads yarn. And as you can see, it's medium weight 4, but you can get whatever you want. I kind of like this yarn. It's cheap, but I kind of just like, I don't know, it's not I've made hats with it before and it kind of is nice and like loose, like the yarn just like sits nice and loose. So yeah, even though it's cheap and it's not like the nicest, I kind of like it. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I got that. But any weight, any 4 weight yarn, medium weight, will work, whatever you want. And then I've got a size H crochet hook or size 5, whatever you want to call it. I don't think you can see that really, but yeah, you know what I mean. Size H, size 5.0, that little guy. So yeah, let's start her off. So let's make our slip knot. Yep, perfect. And then we're gonna chain 11. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chains. Yes, cool. And then we're going to go into we're going to make a single crochet into our 9th chain. So this is what we're on is 11. So 10, 9. So that one right there. So yeah, what our hook is in 11. So we're going to go 11, 10, 9. So going into 9, we're going to make a single crochet. So just slide on in, slip out, yarn over, and single crochet. You know how to make a single crochet, so yeah. And then we're just gonna single crochet all the way back to the front. Yes. And then here's our last hole there, right before our slip knot, and just single crochet. Yeah, so we should have 9. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So just make sure you have 9. That's our magic number for a while here. So yeah, starting over. So we're at the end here. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And then we're going to work back again with single crochets, but this time we're just going to go into that first loop. So usually, we go into both those loops, like right there. But we're just going to hook this first loop with a single crochet. So we're going to go up under it and make sure we only get that first loop. Can you see that? Yep. See, that's just that one loop right there. And then yarn over, pull through, and single crochet. So it's just going to be that one loop all the way across. This is what's going to make like a nice little ridge look. So just that one loop, single crochet, that one guy, single crochet. See, you'll see like, sorry, it's kind of shadowy. See, like that's what we would normally do, right? Is both of those loops. but we just want to do the one loop. So that one guy right there, single crochet, one guy, single crochet, just that first loop. Hopefully I'm not going too fast or too slow for you. You've probably done this before, but yeah, just want to make sure you can see and get it. And then here's our last loop. Here's our last guy. This should be our 9th single crochet. We're just going to go into that first loop and single crochet, and then chain 1 and turn and do the same thing. See how it gives us that like kind of just nice and subtle like ridge look, mostly on this side right now. So yeah, same thing. So in just that first loop, grab, pull through, yarn over, single crochet. Let's keep just doing that. And this is the, bottom of the hat. This is like the headband of the hat, if you will. This is like what's going to go around our ears. So we're just going to keep doing this until this is long enough to wrap around our head comfortably. Here we are at the end again. There's the end. Chain 1, turn. Here's more of that nice ridge look. And let's just make sure that I think we still have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, let's just count this one out here. So remember again, still doing just that first loop, just that one loop. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yay! Magic number is 9 right now. Perfect. You can see more of that kind of nice like ridge look, that subtle ridge kind of thing going on. Yeah, so let's just keep doing this. So the band it's going to be like this. So we're just gonna keep going this way, and it's gonna make that headband pretty much for the base of our hat. So let's just keep doing this until we have it long enough. Yeah, so same thing, I'll just go through it one more time. So here we are at the beginning. So just that first loop, grab it, single crochet, just the first loop, single crochet. Just the first guy. Okay. Cool. I think you probably got the gist of it now. So yeah, just keep doing this until the band is long enough to comfortably go around your head. And I'll talk more about making sure it's the right size for you when I make a long enough band too. So I'll be right back. Hey, Christine, we're back. All right, so I made my band about this long, and so once you got it, long enough to where you think it'll fit around your head pretty good, go ahead and size it up. And I just like a little bit of room, so it does stretch a little bit, but this is about how much room I like to have. So as you can see, like there's a little bit of extra tail at the end here that I'm pinching with my fingers, just because when we do actually connect it and start working up, this will get tighter. And I don't like my hats too tight. I forget if you do or not. I know you like them really slouchy, but I forget if you liked them tight or not. But yeah, I do not like them too tight. I like that more like looser hat fit, you know. And I have this old hat that I also just like, you know, measured with. So, you know, they're about the same length. So I know that this pink one will be pretty good in size for me. So if you like your hats loose too, just make sure you know that you have some extra tail like I do here. You know, you can see that extra tail there. Because it won't be this loose, because we will connect, you know, we will connect it, and then we'll go around here and that'll make it tighter. But if you do like yours tighter around your head, then you can not have as much tail as I have here. So yeah. So whenever you feel like the length that you made is good enough, then we'll connect it next. So I'll change the point of view, the camera view, back to my boobies, and and then we'll start working from there. We'll connect this guy. So, okay. See you soon. All right. So, let's connect this bad boy. So, I'm just going to, you know, do a simple little connection here. So, so yeah, we left off, you know, right here. There's our chain one. So we're just now we're gonna go through both hoops just to connect it, obviously. So, so yeah, I'm just gonna do a bunch of what is it called? Not single crochets, but like slip stitches. Yeah, slip stitches. So, just gonna go into that, you know, that first hole there, and go back into. I'm gonna go into this one, I think, because sometimes it's kind of weird, the way it lays. I think if we go into this one, they'll lay more evenly together, I believe. Let's try that, see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna pull through and then slip it in. And then, let's see if that's, yeah, so that should be even. And then gonna go through the next one, and you can see that next one right there too, and then pull through and pull through again. So just a simple slip stitch connection. Just going through, you know, go through two. Don't go through one, you know, because we just want a stronger connection. So see, there's 1, 2 there, and there's 2 there as well. So just go through those 2 top, you know, little circles that we always see. And then slip through. Slip through. Slip. Slip. As you can see, it's laying nicely. It's laying nice and straight on this side. And then our last guy, try and go yeah, that should be fine. You've done this before, I'm sure. You know how it do, baby boo. And then maybe I'll just throw in an extra one, like, even though, you know, technically we're at the end here. Maybe I'll just throw in an extra one just to be really safe, you know. So maybe go in that same hole, but maybe go into a different one like close by, or just the same one too, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, but it should be fine. So yeah, now we're connected, right? And now we're gonna work single crochet around the whole hat. So let's go back inside, and we're just gonna work around here. So I just go right into that first hole, single crochet, and you know, like all these holes are just like random little holes. So we're just gonna try and, like, you know, stay evenly spaced out, and just go into, you know, kind of that next like little hole space. So there's another one kind of there. That looks good. There's another one here. And just make, you know, we're just making our base, our single crochet base. There's another hole here. There's a good one there. I kind of like, yeah, like these, you know, as you can see, it's kind of, it's repetitive, right? It's like there's this hole that's kind of, you know, there's a lot going on, and then there's this obvious hole, and then there's that hole again, and then there's the obvious hole. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I just like to go into those ones, and then as, you know, when we're finished, it'll look nice and even instead of finding different, you know, other different holes the entire way around. I don't know if that makes sense, but but yeah, you know, the idea is we're just making our base, right? We're making our strong base hold for then working our puff stitches all the way up. So yeah, just making single crochets the whole way around. Hopefully I'm making sense and not going too fast. This is kind of, again, what it looks like. So there's our starting point, and just got this nice, solid, pretty base going on. Bunch of single crochets. Now, coffee break. Almost done. We're almost back to our beginning here. So I'm just gonna do one more right here, single crochet, and then I'm gonna connect it up right here, right there. So, you know, you can choose whatever, you know, there's that first chain right there, right here. So I'm probably just gonna go into here and slip knot to connect. So yeah, so as you can see, we got our little nice little single crocheted base. Pretty base. Cool. Awesome. Now for the puff stitches. Here, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to start our puff stitches. So we're not going to go into that first chain. We're going to go into this second chain here. So go ahead and yarn over, insert into that second chain, pull through, yarn over again, insert into that same chain, pull through, and then we're going to do that one more time. Yarn over, insert, pull through, all in that same chain. You can see that there. It's all in that same chain. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we want 7 pieces of yarn on our crochet hook. We're going to yarn over one last time and pull through everything. Zoinks. Nice. There's our first puff stitch. What up? I feel like you've probably done this stitch before, but yeah, I'm just trying to go slow in case you haven't. Okay, and then we're gonna chain 2, chain 1, chain 2. We're gonna skip that chain and go to the second chain. So there'll be one chain in between each puff stitch. So we're not going into this one, but we're going into this one. So we're making another puff stitch. So yarn over, go into that chain, pull through, yarn over again, go into that chain, pull through, yarn over again, into that chain, pull through. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is our number. Yarn over, pull through all of them. Nice. There's our second puff stitch. Awesome. Okay. And then chain 2. And then we're going into that next one. So remember, not the chain right next to it, but that next guy. So yarn over, pull, go through your chain, pull through, yarn over, same chain, pull through, yarn over, same chain, pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then pull through all of them. Chain 2. Awesome. Sweet. There's our little puff stitches. I feel like I've seen you've done a hat with this before, but I guess I'm also not positive. So, yeah, let's just keep doing, we're just going to do that the whole way around. And then we'll come back to our little connection point and we'll just keep doing puff stitches. So I'll do it one more time here. And then I'll meet you back here. So, yarn over, remember not right next, not this guy, but the next guy. So this chain right here, insert, yarn over, insert, yarn over, insert, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, magic number. Cool. Woohoo, little puff stitches, they're so cute. Okay, I'll meet you back. Just keep doing that all the way around and I'll meet you back right here. All right, Christine, we are back to that starting point pretty much, and we've got all of our nice little puff stitches here, and yeah, we're just gonna connect up here. So I just, did my last puff stitch, chain 2, and I'm just gonna connect it right up here. So you can get into that top chain right there at the corner and just slip stitch into it maybe this one right next to the puff stitch. Slip stitch in over. And then you can see I'm connected now to my beginning. And then we're just going to start a whole new row of puff stitches and just keep doing that. So, and I'll just do chain 2. And then we're going to go into these spaces now. So every puff stitch will just go into these little spaces. So yarn over, insert. This is easy too because we're not going into any chain. We're just going under and doing that, you know, just like that whole thing there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is our magic number. Chain 2, starting with the next one, under, yarn over, under, yarn over, and under one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good to go. Chain 2, on to the next. And ta-da. So this will be how we'll just keep doing this, you know, boom, 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 boom. This exact same thing until we get to about like 13 rows. So, you know, this is row 1, row 2, so on and so forth. So yeah, so just, yeah, one more time, yarn over, just going through, just going under that entire thing, bringing it back, yarn over, and all the way through. Cool. So yeah, you'll just do this, you know, for like 13 more rows, and then we'll meet back after that, after we've done 13 rows, and I'll show you how to connect it too. Hey Christine, I'm back already. I don't know if this is obvious, but I just wanted to go over it really quick. Just so this connection point again. So you know, I'm back. I've done my second row, and we've got one more hole here, and I like to put one more puff stitch in that last hole that's right next to our chain 2 thing. So yeah, just doing that, putting it in that last hole. So there's your last hole there, and then we're chain 2ing, and then we're connecting back up here. So right before that other puff stitch, we're just slip stitching that back together like that. And then same thing, chain 2 at the beginning of your next row, which is our 3rd row, and then going over here to that next big hole, and then carrying on, chain 2 into it again. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure, yeah, I mean, you can skip that last one if you want to connect from here to here, but yeah, it looks good, you know, and it's the same number of, just making sure, yeah, I guess you have the same number of puff stitches like in your first row and in your second row, like, but yeah, this is the way I keep carrying on. So then, yeah, when we're done with this 3rd row, we'll come back, we'll put a puff stitch in here, we'll connect, and then we'll start our 4th row. So yeah, that's how we're connecting our rows from now on. So yeah, just wanted to clarify. I don't know if that was obvious or not, but yeah. Okay, see you in about 13 rows or so. Hey lady. All right, so we have made 13 rows with our puff stitches, and this is about the as much slouch as I like. It's definitely more on the lighter side of slouchiness. So I think you want more, so maybe you should do like 14 or 15 rows of puff stitches. But closing the top of the hat up is really fast and easy. So You could always, you know, close it up like we're about to do and not cut the yarn and just, you know, try it on over your head and see if you like that certain slouch, and then, you know, take it off and undo it and add more, take out less, if you want to do that too. But yeah, I like this 13 number, but you might like more. So yeah, but anyways, so closing off the top of the hat here. So I'm at my last puff stitch, and I'm just going to chain 2 and then connect back up. So here we are, just connected. And now I'm going to just slip knot onto the back side. So I just want to find the middle of the hat. So I'm pretty much already in the middle of the hat, I think. Yep. So I'm just gonna go underneath here and then under that other hole too, on the other side of the hat, grab the yarn and pull through and then slip stitch through. So it grabbed that. See, kind of closed it up there. So then I'm just gonna do that to this side. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna keep doing this. So we're gonna find the middle, like this is the middle right here pretty much. So I'm gonna go under and I'm gonna yarn over, go underneath, and then pull through all the way. And hey. And then we're gonna connect this side. And yep, just yarn over and slip knot. So now we got these, like this little butterfly connection thing going on. And then we're just gonna do the same thing. Just keep going around. Just try and find the middle of each one. Josh is being distracting.
Yeah, the papers are ripped.
Here's the next one. Just find that middle hole and slip knot under it. Here's another one, another big guy. Try and find the middle. And one more, this big guy. And in the middle, underneath, and slipped through. So now we kind of have that connection slouchy look, you can see. And this is decent, this is good enough, you know, like connection at the top wise. See, it's got this nice like star shape, and that's good enough, you know. There's, this is kind of, this is inside out, you know. So yeah, but as far as just finishing it, we can trim this guy and then pull through our yarn. And I like to just maybe tie a couple knots, you know, make it really secure. Couple knots. There we go. And then I'll trim that. And then we've got one other. This was our connection piece, or our starting point. I'm just gonna trim that. Maybe do another just secure knot. Trim that. And voila. We've got our Slouchy hat. Yay. Cool. Cool, ka-choo. Yay. Pink. Cool. Woohoo. Yay. Slouchy hat. Woohoo. Oh, there's Josh.
Slouchy hat.
There's Dix. Little Dick boy. Little Dick boy. Peace.